Hey, short blog. I thought I'd talk. Do you know, I've never played the original Resident Evil or Resident Evil Zero, and I'm a massive fan of the Resident Evil games. My first ever Resident Evil game was Resident Evil 5. I played through it with a really good friend of mine back in secondary school, like all the way through. We go back to it like now and again because we really enjoy it. I played from 5 all the way to 4 remake, so I've played all the remakes and 7 and thing. And it's weird that I've never played these. I've never owned them. I've never played them. I've never played the original Resident Evil. I've played Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake, which I really love, but I've never played the originals. I've never actually played the originals ones on the PS1 because I never grew up with them. But I love Resident Evil. And why have I never had a go at these? The good news is they were on sale. So if the summer deals are on the moment, so if you want some really good games, well, I think they're really good games. I've heard some very good stuff about it. But if you want some really good, cheap games, they're like £7 for both of these games. I'm pointing over there because you can see I'm downloading the games as well. And you can probably also tell, also Baldur's Gate, because I'm going back to it. I've got time off, so I might as well see what that's all about. But yeah, let's talk. Oh yeah, so Resident Evil 5 is one of my most played games of all time. I got introduced to the game from a really good friend of mine back in secondary school, and we absolutely love it. We love the over-the-topness, and we played through all the DLCs. I've never 100%ed it. I really should go back and 100% it, like fully. Resident Evil 6 is a crock of shit, but we love it because we were laughing our arses through the whole game. If you've got a really good friend, got a really good friend, and you've got a modern console, oh yeah, do not pick 5 or 6 up on PC and you want to play them co-op. They do not work. Get them on console. It's a faff to get them sorted out on PC. We found that out. But yeah, you can pick them up and the online still works. But 6 is one of the most over-the-top games you'll ever play. If you just want stupid fun, yeah, just play it. And you're a fan of Resident Evil, the over-the-topness is pretty funny. Zombie T-Rex not standing. Resident Evil 2... Oh, Resident Evil 7, I played first in VR, which terrified the fuck out of me. But I really enjoyed it, and then went back through it in regular, and has some really good DLCs. Again, yeah. 7 is one of the best horror games you'll ever play. It is so suspenseful. The Baker household is amazing. Ending's a bit meh, but overall it is an incredible game. Resident Evil Village is one of my favorite games of all time. It was a game that I played from start to finish in about 24 hours, and I loved every second of it. And the VR version is even better. I think it's one of the best VR games out on the market for the VR2, because it is the VR2. That's a Lego piece. I don't know why I threw that over there. That's Lego. I'll go pick that up later. What's it called? What's the fucking Resident Evil remakes 2 and 3 are 2 of the best remakes you'll ever play. 2 better than 3. 3 was mixed, but I enjoyed it. It just was a little bit short. But 2, an incredible horror experience. Again, one of the best horror games that I have ever played. And that's coming from somebody who loves horror games like Alan Wake and Dead Space, which I've not played the remake of, and I really want to play the remake of. I'm annoyed because I actually was, I got Callisto Protocol instead of Dead Space remake. Don't play Callisto Protocol, it's a crock of shit, unless you can get it for like £2. And then Resident Evil 4 remake. Luckily, I've got it here. Hey, I got the special edition because I pre-ordered it. Again, that game came out when I was severely ill, and I had to go and ask a very good friend of mine to go pick the game up for me. I was bedridden for months. I couldn't even play the game in bed. I was that ill. I was suffering from something that made me not able to eat. I just couldn't eat I couldn't eat, basically, and I was just bedridden for many, many weeks. And every time I looked at the screen, I just felt sick. So what ended up happening was I didn't play it for like months on end, and then when I did get around to playing it, I fell in love with it. It is an incredible, incredible remake. Great VR as well. The VR, Resident Evil 2 is really good VR. If you've not played Resident Evil 4 Remake, I highly, highly, I can't get my words out, but you know what I mean. I highly tell you, go play that remake. It's an amazing game. It's an amazing game. It's not horror like Village and 7 and remake of 2. It's more action, but it does have some really suspenseful moments. It does have a bit of horror in it with the protoforms, I think they're called, but it also has one of the best side modes, which is the freaking Mercenaries mode. So much fun. Go play 4 Remake. You could probably pick it up for like dirt cheap now. I think it's on sale as well for like 20 quid or 30 quid or dollars or whatever the currency is yours. Excuse me. But I've never actually played the original Resident Evil games, and I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do a walkthrough. I will probably come back to you and talk to you face to face about the game. Excuse me, that was really dry. It is freaking warm. My fan is going off. I really should open the door, but if I open the window, you'll just hear the outside, and I don't really want that in this video. But yeah. I just wanted to talk about Resident Evil. I love this franchise. I love the movies. That's how much I love this franchise. I think the movies are like good on their own merits. The books are actually pretty good. I have the full Resident Evil collection. Actually, see, I have the full Resident Evil like collection, which is a retelling, I think, of the first 3 games. Yeah, because I think the last book, I think, the last book is the 0 Hour, which is set. Oh, that just reminded me. Freaking Code Veronica. I've not played Code Veronica. Fuck me. I need to go play that. I will probably play that at some point, but I will definitely. But these are really good books. You should go. You can pick like the whole collection up for like dirt cheap. But if you just, they're video game books, so they're just a retelling of like the thing. But they're not bad little things you can keep in your pocket. Okay, Code Veronica. I forgot about Code friggin' Veronica. That's getting a remake soon, and I'm really excited to see what that is. You can tell I'm really excited. I love Resident Evil, and getting to play these after so long. It's almost downloaded, but while I've been talking, I thought, fuck it, let's do this video while I'm doing it. I love Resident Evil. I would love. One day I want to try and get a statue of like Chris Redfield or something. There's also a joke in my group with the new Digimon stuff where one of the characters is just basically looks like Chris Redfield. I might even put an image here if I ever bother to edit this video. I probably will, because give me something to do while this game installs. But yeah, I hope you happy. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you okay with me rambling about some of my history with one of my favorite game franchises ever. I should do more of these. I should do this as a series. Mimir's rambles or something like that, because I probably ramble quite a bit, and I think talking about one of my favorite game franchises and also other game franchises. Oh, I should talk. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to do more of this and actually talk about stuff. Oh, it's warm in here. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and listening to my excitement. Ta-ra!